Good day, beautiful people. I want to take a moment to talk to you about toxic relationships and the long-term effects that it will have on your soul and your emotions. I was in a relationship with my son's father. We had been together not even quite 2 years. I got pregnant with my son, and right after I had my son, 2 weeks postpartum, I caught him in the act in a bed with another woman. And at the time, I couldn't explain what I was feeling. I didn't really have any emotions at that exact moment. But shortly after that, I went into post-traumatic stress disorder, and I dealt with that for quite a while after that, probably even years, because I stayed in that relationship. I stayed in that toxic relationship. And that wasn't the only thing going on. There was a lot of gaslighting, making me feel like I was crazy, telling me lies, that he was somewhere when he wasn't, things of that nature. It never really got physical, but there were a few instances where, there was a little bit of shoving and things of that nature. But the point that I'm trying to make is, don't stay somewhere longer than you should. When you see the red flags, and I'm not just talking about little tiny flags, if you see these huge giant red flags, all it really takes is one. It doesn't take 1, 2, or 3 strikes out. One major red flag, that is that person's character, and that is your clue and your cue to leave and get out. It doesn't matter if you have a child or 2 or even 3. Your self-worth is worth so much more, and that is going to affect you for years and years and years to come. So my point is, I stayed in that relationship, and it was somewhere that I knew I shouldn't have been. Very, very early on, I knew that I shouldn't have been in that relationship, to be honest with you, and I stayed in it. I stayed in it longer than I should have. He eventually ended up passing away when my son was 2.5 years old, and that in itself was traumatic, just knowing that my son lost his father and just everything that I had been through in that relationship. So get out of toxic relationships if they are abusive, which wasn't my case, but if you're in an abusive relationship, they usually don't get better. So leave. It's not worth it. You are worth so much more. And don't let anyone gaslight you. You know what you see, you know what you hear. So value yourself, love your children. Your children see things too. So don't think you're doing it for the kids. The kids are looking at you like, why are you staying here? They're not crazy. They see things, and they know, and they feel, and they sense things. Okay? So I want you to know that I love you. The Most High, your Creator, loves you. Take care of yourself, be blessed, and thank you so much for watching.